opponent, missed with one, just stood there, let him come to him because he knows he can. They've got a 50-second lead right now.
Well, Homicidal and Mob Deep are trying to change that. You see Homicidal running the sword outside of the map, takes down Ogre 2 before being killed. Nice play there. He saw the injured player rather than shooting the player who got the jump on him. All four dead. All four were killed there for Mob Deep. We're switching back over to Strong Side, who's picking up hill time.
Now you just saw a shot there of two of the Mob Deep players, and you know, if you look at their faces with no sound, you had no idea what was going on, you'd think that they had already lost.
It's true. They definitely looked dejected, and that when all four of them were dead just now, they sort of felt that. They were dejected inside.
All right, well, we are going to check out Strong Side, still defending this hill here, but he's finally taken down. That was 3 dead momentarily for Final Boss, and in the clutch, baiting the overshield. Now he picks it up.
I think they had a little bit of a hiccup there again. Now 2 have been killed. They had all 4 around the hill. They didn't know who was going to stay and who was going to defend. Now 3 of them are dead. That's an example of how not to play.
I honestly think the coach needs to step up here. He needs to start commanding his troops, telling people what to do.
Well, I mean, you look at him right now. I don't know that he's really certain what to do right now in this scenario. The lead for Final Boss keeps growing, and he may just be in awe right now of the fact that his team is essentially being knocked down.
Guys, is he more than just another set of eyeballs, like to see things that maybe the players don't see, or is he supposed to be calling out strategy in a situation like this?
Well, the ideal situation with a coach is what he's going to do is he's going to keep you on your game plan. If, let's say, I'm homicidal and I'm on the end there and suddenly my head's not in the game, I'm thinking too much about the fact that I've been killed 3 times in a row. He's going to say, pull it out. This is what you need to do. Go back to your spot. If a player gets off center, he's got to get him back on track.
Gotcha.
Well, 3 were down there for Final Boss momentarily. Let's hop back on board with Effie the Box as he's got a sniper.
Now let's see here. Maybe he can hit a few shots and get his head back in the game because, as we said earlier, he seemed like he was already given up.
I don't even know how he's playing with that hair in his face. Can barely see the screen. The box is taken out, and Strong Side just nasty, ripping things up with the sniper rifle. Picked up a double headshot, going for the no-scope on clutch. Hit a teammate, no big deal. We're up by 70 points.
Strong Side, a lot of people always like to comment on the fact that he plays with his mouth hanging wide open, but he also just lets his game hang out there too.
All right, well, Strong Side kind of in a vulnerable position here for the sniper. He can be hit by grenades very easily, but he has the most vision in this position. He can see both sides of the map. He's watching training, as you can see, watching sword, and he's checking the left side of the map, making sure no one comes through the narrow hallway.
Ogre 2 is quietly having a very strong game, just really doing a good job of suppressing Mob Deep. Every time he comes around a corner, he's got someone to take down.
I gotta say, it's almost as if you look at Final Boss, the body language of that team. They seem as though they just haven't been challenged so far. They're just kind of easing their way into a victory here.
Yeah, they seem like they're ready for whatever's next. Not that they're overlooking this team, but they are ready for this team and whoever comes next.
Well, Final Boss is going to run into some trouble next round. Triggers down if they go by seeds. Will advance to the next round, and Triggers down. Probably, I think I'm rating them number 4, Sundance.
Wow, that's a. I mean, I see they've got a lot of skill, and I think 4 is a high pick. But you know what? I think you're right. If they play up to their ability, they definitely could finish in that spot, if not higher.
Well, Final Boss is definitely prepared for Triggers Down. I was talking to Walshy earlier. He said Hysteria from Triggers Down is in his top 5 most skilled players list.
Now, okay, top 5. Think about this. How many times have you heard the name Hysteria when we've been talking about Halo? Now think about your top 5 list. Walshy, the captain for Final Boss, not saying on record for Hysteria, but saying to puck it behind, while hanging out discussing the league, the new season, says top 5. That's phenomenal.
He said not necessarily the top 5 teammates, but top 5 raw talent.
And this is coming from the man who saw that same thing in Strong Side, who is now his teammate. Strong Side had that knock of tons of talent, but maybe not a team player. Walshy is a very good scout when it comes to talent and ability.
All right, well, we have Ogre 1 there sitting next to Strong Side, calling out positions to his team. Strong Side cleaning it up. So Walshy picks up a double. Strong Side picks up a kill of his own. But we still have Effie the Box. Well, momentarily, Effie the Box was the last member alive, and he was still getting hill time until that sniper shot shot him down and just bodies dropped. Strong Side with the double kill killing spree. Here's the triple.
I think he's got it somewhere to be.
He must have something to do because he's running through this team like they're not even there.
Strong side. I think the player to watch this tournament so far, this kid is not missing shots.
I got to agree. I got to tell you this. I'm going to go out on a limb here, folks, all right? You want me to call my MVP pick for the entire season? I'm going to say strong side.
But Sundance, this is the opening event.
Absolutely. I'm saying for the season. I think if strong side plays up to his potential and Final Boss does what they need to do, strong side will be heads and shoulders above most of the other players in the league, and I think he'll be just high enough to get the MVP for the entire season.
So you're not worried about the switch to Halo 3 or anything like that at all?
I've watched this kid play this weekend. I've seen what he's done online. He's phenomenal.
Well, strong side finishing the game with the most time. Final Boss advances to winner's bracket round 3. Mob Deep going to be dropping down into the losers bracket. Coach Fever telling them it's okay.
I'll tell you what, they need to hold their heads high. There's nothing to be ashamed right there. You ran into a buzzsaw by the name of Final Boss.
And do you think, guys, that Final Boss sent the message that they wanted to send with these 3 straight victories, winning the way that they did?
Well, I think you can say that. I mean, you look at it, you got guys going plus 16, plus 21. I mean, that's a statement in itself. And then the way that you won, like I said, they're making statements not just to Mob Deep, but to all their future opponents.
Well, looking at the stats here, Ogre 2, 36-15. Like you said, Aaron, the kid was tearing things up. A positive 21, very little hill time, but that wasn't his role on the team that round. Walshy's role, he only had 15 kills, a -2 ratio, but a lot of hill time. Meanwhile, strong side, most hill time in the game, 27 kills, 11 deaths with 19 assists on
this. Is ridiculous. This is a Jason Kidd triple-double. This guy just did everything that game. Like I said, folks, watch it. I said it here and I said it first. My preseason MVP pick, strong side.
All right, I'm going to point it out, though. Look at your boy Homicide, 22 kills, led his team in kills every single match. He knows what to do when he sees an enemy on the screen.
You're right. I think we got a lot to look forward to from that young man. 13 years old. He's got a long career in front of him. This is just the beginning. He's got to hold his head high, regroup, and come back and try and win that next round.
All right, that's Final Boss.
Use dry sweet peppermint soda, really.
The 2008 Major League Gaming Pro Circuit, powered by Xbox, is presented by GameStop and brought to you by Bungie, Dr. Pepper, and Stride.
John?
Yeah?
I feel like you're not really into it anymore.
I guess I have played through this game a couple times. It's not you, it's me.
Look, maybe it's time we both moved on. Sell us back to GameStop. You'll meet new people, we'll meet new people, we'll both be happier. Now come on, one more deathmatch for old time's sake.
Your old games find new life at GameStop. Power to the players.
Today we'll explore multiple personalities, also known as...
Yeah, boy! You know I'm flavorlicious. Explore my flavor before you miss it.
Tú sabes que soy flavor, me dicen flavor.
You can discover something new in every sip.
You know I'm flavorlicious. Explore my flavor before
when you explore the 23 flavors of Dr. Pepper.
Delicious. Ah, yeah.
America, I know our Stride gum lasts so long, most of you are still chewing your first piece.
But production's at a standstill, and workers are concerned about their futures, so please,
start chewing that second piece.
Stride Forever Fruit, the ridiculously long-lasting gum.